Alright, so here is the second battle. This one is on lowlands. I used the same exact army type that I used in the last battle, because I've come to love this army and it has proven very effective. I've yet to lose with it, actually. So it's pretty good. My opponent here is Zut. I don't know. Kind of weird name. So for this battle, I have the exact same army for the most part. I did make a couple changes. I have 2 Spear Levy instead of Kyoto Police. I have 3 Katana Kachi, 1 Shogitai, still 4 units of Yariki. I've kind of given up on the Saber Cavalry at this point. I don't really have much luck with them. Except this time I brought 1 Yarikachi and bows as well. But neither of these 2 units will actually play that important a part. Once again, it will be my main force right here in my cavalry that win the battle for me. I just ruined it for you, but you could have guessed that I won based on the fact that I'm showing you effectiveness of this army. So let's look at his army. He has cannons. He actually has Armstrong guns, so they're even better than paired guns, which are pretty annoying and cheap. Not really cheap, but they're annoying. So he brought a Tosa Rifleman, Imperial Infantry, another Imperial Infantry, a 3rd Imperial Infantry, a Black Tortoise Force, and a 4th Imperial Infantry. He also has a Imperial Guard Cavalry. And these guys, I think they're just Carbine Cavalry. That's just what he named them for his, no, they're Imperial Guard Cavalry. But they're basically Carbine Cavalry, except better. So he immediately begins to open up his cannons. They will do a bit of damage, but not like too bad. But the first thing I do want to do is take out those cannons with my cavalry. So I immediately begin to run my cavalry over here. Show you some cannon action. He gets a good shot in. I think it's on this volley. Yeah, so he did get quite a few kills with those shots there. But my men are strong and they get back up. Except this guy, he's not getting back up. So I start running my whole army across because I want to I don't want to get blasted by his cannons. But you will see that I do make a horrible micromanagement mistake, because at this point I'm totally controlling my cavalry. So I let his Imperial Guard Cavalry just totally destroy this whole unit. They're down. They're almost dead by the point that I realize what's happening. But here I make kind of a risky move. He lined up a couple units of his line infantry over here, but my thinking was that I'd have enough cavalry to get into his guys and break through, which I do. So I get into these 2 line infantry. I'll keep pushing forward, try and get his general, which I also will do. Meanwhile, this Black Tortoise Force is broken. This Imperial Infantry is wavering. Now both of them are broken. His general is almost dead. Now it's dead. So now I keep pushing forward, try and get into his cannons before they can annihilate my infantry force, which I also successfully do. However, notice my horrible micromanaging. Look at that, that's just horrible. I still haven't noticed them yet. They're down to 60, and it'll still be a little bit before I notice them. So I've really hurt his army here. I've taken out his cannons. I've taken out 2 units of his line infantry. I've weakened another 2. Actually, I took out 3 units of his line infantry. I took out his general. And but at this point, my cavalry, they are all dead. and I finally realized what's happening. They were down to 34 guys before I finally realized it, so that was a really bad mistake on my part. But he only has 3 units left, plus this Imperial Guard cavalry, so my cavalry really did a lot of damage to him. So now, seeing that he has almost no, he's not almost no, but he's hugely weakened force, plus no journal, his morale's not going to be that good. I just do an all-out charge and hope that it works. And you'll see in a minute that it almost doesn't. I was kind of worried that it was about not to. I've started moving these guys up. They captured this shrine over here, my bows and my Yarikachi. So he quickly finishes off this weakened Katanakachi. These guys, they took a lot of hits from the cannons, so they're already down and they'll start to get shot by a couple units, so they're not gonna make it. Thank goodness I did make it over here into this unit. I also ran my general into his Imperial Guard cavalry, because I know my general will be able to beat his. You see my spear levy is running into these Imperial infantry who are not really set because they're already fighting. So they will rout instantly. So now I just have to keep running up the sides of his lines, because these guys, they're still facing all of these units over here. So right now, he starts to try and run this Tosa rifleman away before my guys can get to it. And this replay, it's only very slightly messed up. His carbine cavalry, they did kind of start running away from my general, and my general, he did catch them way over here. They didn't rout like they did right here. And these Tosa riflemen, they actually didn't rout here. They kept running all the way until they got into the woods over here, where I eventually caught them. But these guys did rout once I charged them. But yeah, those were the only differences, really minor differences, didn't make a big deal. But so yeah, that's another battle where I proved the effectiveness of this army and how it can beat these modern armies. So thanks for watching. Keep watching my videos. I'll try and bring you more battles here where the samurai win, because, you know, they're so much cooler and awesomer. I'm probably also bringing a few battles where I lose too, because I'm probably not going to win every battle, especially once people start to get much better units. But that's it for now, so see you later.